Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am the two-time the Boxing Award-winning Boxhead. And I am here on Solstheim. Now, we have to speak to the second Councilor, because he has a need for some assistance.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councilor Morvain being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councilor's head.
Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councilor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
He ordered the execution. It's on his head, not yours.
Now that's just ridiculous. As second Councilor, it's my responsibility to protect Councilor Morvain from harm. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that.
You feel an attack on the Councilor is imminent?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes. Don't worry, you can trust me. He's been with us.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Adril Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Why haven't you told Adril about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up. Come back if you're feeling thirsty. I'll set you up right.
And here we go.
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't done that.
You aren't an Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
I'll let you get to it then.
Oh, no bother. We all have a right to be here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress?
I suspect Tilisu Severin is the culprit.
Telisu. Are you sure?
From a stone.
I saw her in the Ulan tomb.
So Geldis' plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telisu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councilor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
So go search your house.
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telisu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
What if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck. Be careful. If the Severins have betrayed us, they'll be well armed.
Careful, Miri. For a house on one's confidence.
It's not my time.
Give up, but you still can! Councilor Arano. It's revenge.
And yeah, let's... Oh, come on, you know I'm gonna loot the bodies. Let's see, what's my weight at carry weight? Oh, 279. So, the Ulan matter. In a matter of days, I believe we'll be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashfallow's Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike when we give the signal. With Captain Velas distracted by the Ashspawn attacks, the timing seems perfect. I waited nearly a decade to exact my revenge upon Lerol Morvain for the death of my ancestor, and I long for the moment my blade will be drawn across his throat. The next letter you'll receive from me will include his head in a sack. Display it proudly in the halls of House Lalu, brother. Bendelulid.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
I found the evidence proving the Severin's guilt.
Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
I don't think they'll give up willingly.
Good. I'm going to send two of the best Redoran Guard we have to take them down. Want you to assist them any way you can.
I'll head there immediately.
See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away. Ashfallow Citadels.
And I've already been there, so it's already on the map. Ooh, let's collect some arrows. And in we go.
What was that?
Ooh, yes. Nordic bow.
Time to die! Give up what you've already lost!
Ooh, I like the Grand Soul Gem.
Over here.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Do I have any poison to make this go faster? Well, paralyzed poison. Anything else? Okay, that's it. I see lots of arrows.
I join you in death!
Love me some arrows.
Splendid. Another
map. Were you able to track down Vendor? Out with it.
He's no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you?
Slain by the Morag Tong.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councilor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you, Councilor, so you can speak to him yourself.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you?
Excuse me, Councilor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adril, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesu, and Mary Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for you, Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councilor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. Sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of you, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Councilor.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Councilor, I hereby award you Severin Manor, and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Along with 10,000 gold.
The mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. My eternal gratitude and blessings go with you, friend. My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters of open.
Okay, so you've taken care of that one. Next up, ask Dior about Baldur's disappearance.
I am in no mood to talk, outsider. One of the Skaal has gone missing.
Who's missing?
It is Baldur Ironshaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village.
Did anything unusual happen around the time of his disappearance?
I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you ask, I did see something in the woods on the day he disappeared. I saw two elves in the far distance dragging something behind them. Hunters often visit our land, so I thought little of it.
Where were they headed?
South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of Baldur. The Skaal would be grateful.
Abandoned lodge.
Steer clear of this way. Never should have come.
For white one!
And here we go.
Like a fight.
Okay. Need to find a key. Someone has a key. Handwritten note. Lots of bounties I've been doing. Still have to get rid of those. I grow impatient with your lack of progress. If you cannot break the smith, I will be forced to find a more capable interrogator. I expect your next report to contain more encouraging results. A. In we go.
Outsider, I remember you. You're the one who freed the Skaal from the dark spell. Thank the All-Maker that you have come. These accursed elves have taken me from my home.
Are you badly hurt? Do you need healing?
No, my wounds are not serious. I don't think the elves were trying to harm me. Perhaps they intended to frighten me. At worst, I have a few bruises to show for my ordeal.
Why would the Thalmor abduct you?
I do not know this word, Thalmor. If you mean the elves, they were trying to learn the secrets of forging Stalwart. Their leader, an elf named Ankarian, has a map. He says that it shows the location of a hidden source of Stalwart.
Stalrim? What's that?
Enchanted ice. As hard as iron and as cold as death. Stalrim can be forged into deadly weapons. But the art is known only to the smiths of the Skaal.
Where can I find this Ankarian?
They have a ship. They took me there and showed me the map. You will find it on the northern coast of the island. Please, do not let Ankarian make his weapons. Kill him or let him live. But take the map from him. It belongs with the Skaal. I will return to the village. When you have the map, please bring it to me there. And thank you. May the All-Maker bless your days.
Novice. Lock. Pick.
You are trespassing here. I strongly suggest you move on.
I have business to discuss with your leader.
You will find him on the deck. Any hint of treachery, and your life is forfeit. Do you not see that we are Thalmor? Leave at once. Be gone. Do not test me, or I promise that you will regret it.
I'm here for the Stalrim map.
So you know my purpose here, then? I suppose you must have found that dullard of the blacksmith. Unfortunately for you, my mission here is also a secret. To protect it, I have no choice but to silence you. Now, give me one good reason that I should not kill you where you stand.
Leave this island now, or your life is forfeit.
I can see that is no idle threat. Very well. We will depart the island once we have loaded the ship. No weapon is worth dying for. Not even a weapon forged from Stalwart. Here, give this map to the blacksmith. I have no further need of it.
Sorry to disappoint you who wanted me to be murderous. You know, like murder him to death and all that.
It is good to see you again, my friend. Did you find the elves at their ship?
Yes, and I've brought you the map. And I brought you the map into the Stolen Source.
I know you faced great danger to bring this map to me. There are no words to tell how glad my heart is. Thank you, brave one. I name you friend of the Skaal, and I will trust you with the knowledge of forging the Stalrim. If you bring Stalrim here to my forge, you can use my tools to make what you will from it. Until our next meeting, Skaal friend. May your hunts always bring you game, and your crops grow tall and bountiful.
Number one, Freya already named me Skaal friend. And number two, I'm a level 125 Dragonborn, so I'm going to go ahead and say that it's not much of a trouble.
How you went in search of Baldur. That was very brave. And in fact, that's just the kind of courage I'm looking for.
Let me guess. You need me to do something dangerous.
Quite right. Quite right. This, however, is paying work. Allow me to explain. As a scholar of history, I've always found Solstheim to be most intriguing. I've made many forays into the ancient ruins that cover the island. I've come to know those ruins so well, I could draw you a map from memory. That's why I noticed the new passage the moment I laid eyes on it.
A new passage to what?
An old tomb, I think. It must have been opened by an earthquake that accompanied one of the Red Mountain's eruptions. I'd love to have a closer look. Those old ruins can be dangerous, and I'm no adventurer. I'll pay you to watch my back down there. I'll be heading back there soon. If you're interested, meet me at the ruins, and we'll see what we can find. Now I'm off to pack for the expedition.
Lost Legacy. Travel to Velox 2. Stalrim source discovered. So let's see how much you can get out of this. And I believe that is it in this particular source, folks. So, let's see, what was that? Draugr. Okay, just wanted to make completely sure I got all of it, so I'm going to cut the episode off here, folks. Hey, how much Stalrim did I get? So, 30. We got 30 Stalrim out of this. 3, 5, yep. 30. That's all of it. You can get 30 Stalrim out of this area, and you don't have to smelt it because it's already done like that. So, I'm going to end the episode here, folks. I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this episode. Next time we're going to go travel to Valak's tomb, and we're going to start looking for black books. So next time, folks, I am the two-time the boxer winning the boxing. Bye, everyone.